beautiful valley. The sun's shining. The flowers and the trees and the blossom are looking beautiful. And it's our Friesian Friendship Day. And I promised everybody to live stream the day, but unfortunately our Wi-Fi hasn't been playing ball. So I'm going to be taking you on a tour now, and I'm relying on my phone this time to keep you connected. So I'm going to turn the camera around in a minute so you don't have to look at me and you can look at the lovely view as I take you on a walk around the farm and round to the barn where it's lovely and peaceful, and our 20 visitors who are here today. Some of them are still with us, others have popped down into the village for some lunch, but we'll go round and have a chat with a few of them and have a chat with some of the horses. So feel free to comment, ask any questions as we go, and I'll do my best to answer them. So here we go. You can climb up it, but then we need to get a helicopter in to bring you down.
I've always wanted to go in a helicopter.
Have you?
So
I don't want to go now.
No, we're not doing hill though.
Okay.
We'll find something to walk round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There'll be something. Yeah.
Find something.
Right. Okay. I'm gonna carry on the tour. You're very welcome to come with. Would you like to come with on the tour?
Just going to go and look around stable stage.
Oh, okay. You head.
Something like a
Okay, you do a circle that way and I'll do a circle this way. Although I am slightly concerned because I can't see any comments from anybody at the moment, so I'm not quite sure whether the live's working.
I only have.
And then I just feel like I'm talking to myself.
No change there.
No, not really.
2 little bars of stick.
You're looking as well, is there?
No, look, Frey's on the case. If not, I'll start this again.
It's such a fabulous day, though.
It
It's
is.
the best day.
Oh, yeah, I think, we're working.
We're working.
We have oat holds on. Hide. Right, okay, Weirdo's gone.
Weirdo's gone.
Could I ask, were there deer down there this morning when you were feeding the horses?
Didn't see them.
There were 2 little things on the outside of the
2 little things.
paddock, we thought.
There are
They were
sheep.
up there. It was.
It was probably the sheep.
There, look
Yeah.
down.
Oh, okay. So are we not working?
Yeah, no, I think we are.
Oh, we are.
Yeah. It's working on mine. I've just deleted.
Oh, okay. I'm going to feel really lonely if I go round without any comments appearing on my phone.
I've got comments coming.
Have you?
through, yeah. Hi, Maria, Jamie, Nancy, Karen. Oh.
Unfortunately, I'm not seeing anybody's comments on my phone.
Yeah, and I'm on the Friesian Experience. Yes, I have comments. So I don't.
Oh, there we go.
There you
Got everybody. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Jamie. Oh, I'm happy now. I'm not lonely anymore. Thank you, Frey. Yes. Are you going to move into what? The boys' turnout?
Yeah.
You're going to move into those?
Move him in.
Oh, you see, everyone wants to stay forever. I can't blame you. You know, it's why we need the Friesian Friendship Village one day. But the national parks won't let us put up. Well, do we worry about that? No, we don't worry about that. Yeah. Anyway, let me take you on now that I've sorted out. You see, I always have technology issues. Hi, Jamie. Hi, Maria. Hi, Karen. Hi, Ice Elephant. Hi, Aggie. Hi, Sepang Blues. Hi, Chris. I don't know how you got here if you were watching The Cure at Glastonbury. This is slightly different. This is a lot more peaceful. So I'm just going to take you on a walk around the farm. So this is the Hoitzer and Jubba's house, which our amazing community of followers has helped us to rebuild. And although it stood empty at the moment, this is where Hoitzer and Jubba's will now reside, primarily over the winter months when the weather is horrible. So we do have horses here. So this is going to be quite peaceful, quite quiet. Unfortunately, the live stream that we tried to do on the yard all day hasn't worked, but at least I can take you for a nice little walk around the farm. So this is a little track that's been made from the Hoitzer and Jubba's house. And for those who don't know who Hoitzer and Jubbers are, you're going to get to see them in a minute, because they're up in this very, very pretty field up here with all the mayflower blossoming. And I'm going to have moments where I'm not going to chat for a change, just so that you can hear the bird song. Okay, so I'm being told this doesn't work, so let's see whether we come back. So does somebody want to let me know whether you can hear me now? Ah, Nancy, so you can hear me now. Fabulous. I was about to despair. Honestly, the last open day we had all the problems with copyright. This time we've had problems with the Wi-Fi, and we don't know whether it's because everybody's on the Wi-Fi and it's taken up all the bandwidth. But I'm now on my mobile data, so I'm glad I've got you all back. So this is a really beautiful little field up here, and we've had a number of our visitors up walking through here and just enjoying how beautiful it is. There's little Jubbers, and for those that don't know, who haven't seen Jubbers before, he has got a muzzle on. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you, Diane in Northern California. And Karen. So little Jubbers has a muzzle on because he gets laminitis, and actually he is a little bit pottery at the moment. So when I say pottery, for those that don't know, it means that he's feeling his feet a little bit more than usual. So I have had to restrict the amount that he's been eating. Hi Peg, we're missing you here today, but I hope you're nice and comfy, and sorry that we've not been able to live stream on the yard. But anyway, Jubbers has actually chewed a hole through his muzzle, so I've got another one on the way, and he's fine in here for today, but we will have to restrict his food for a couple more days. Hi Linda, hi Lorna. So he's out with his best buddy, and as I say, it's really peaceful and beautiful up here. And we've got 20 visitors today. So unlike our open days before, we actually restricted the number this time because we simply just wanted everybody to come along, enjoy the peace and quiet, and be able to interact with each of the horses without there being any kind of set schedule. So you'll see as we go down onto the yard, it's quite quiet down there now. You've missed your big man. I'm going to take you over, Peg, so that you can give Hoitzy a kiss on the nose. Peg is one of Hoitzer's #1 fans. Here we go. Let's go down and give Hoitzy a kiss. Hoitzy, Peg's here to see you. Yeah? He's the coolest horse. They're all really cool for different reasons. 22 years young, aren't you, Hoitzy? Let's go down and see some of his friends. So I'm going to take you on the rest of the walk up round the fields, and ordinarily these fields are very, very wet and boggy. You're very welcome, Peg. But because it's been so dry, they're really nice to walk around. And the horses kind of make their own tracks. Sorry, squeaky gate. So we come round. They are having the best life, Diane. And they're definitely having the best life today because they've had so much loving and pampering. So we've got little rotund round Peppa Pig there. And I know, was it Linda who mentioned about, Linda, was it you who asked about the fact that, you know, she is so round? Is it her conformation? It's, you know, it is partly the way she's made, and we probably should have her up here in fat camp so that she doesn't eat quite so much, but she's not laminitic, she doesn't seem any the worse for it, and she is an older lady now, and I'd rather they have good weight when they're older than drop too much weight. But she's actually in with, it's like chalk and cheese. We've got Peppa Pig and a big round tummy, and then we've got little skinny Innie up there. Mabel does have the best ears. She has really cool Friesian ears. Mabes, put them forward so everyone can see. Mabes. She's no, there's flies around, Mum. Mabes. There we go, look. That's how a Friesian's ears should be. Small and pointed inwards at the top. She's very cool. Yes, look at her beautiful face. So she's had a tidy up today with Jodie and some of our visitors who've got stuck in with doing a bit of grooming and washing and even trimming. And in fact, we've got Chris and Liz who are sat down there having their lunch, because everyone's having a spot of lunch at the moment. And that's one of the picnic tables that Frey and Anne have bought with all the funds that you all very kindly donated for their Cat Bells walk. And you'll see more of them as I go round. So there's little skinny Innie. She doesn't need to be in fat camp, do you, darling? But she keeps herself very, very active. She has a completely different energy level to someone like Mabel. So you're always running around, not right now, but down in the field with the girls. She tries to keep them all fit as well by encouraging them to go running with her. But generally they don't want to. For those who know, Skinny Innie had an injury on her back end. I'm going to just show you round, and you can see there's just a tiny little scar left there. It's healed really well. So she's doing really good. So I'm going to take you again on one of the paths. Well, it's not really a path in here because there's various paths. I'm going to take you up to the top so you can have a look over the whole yard. Oh, it's so peaceful when I stop talking. I hope you're all still with me. So Liz and Chris over there having their lunch. And then we'll go through the top here. Let me just go through the fence. Excuse my dodgy filming. And this is one of the best vantage points up here. Hi, Monique. And this is where I actually had the live streaming from this morning because it's such a beautiful view. So you've got little Nero down there with Frey and Anne. And then in the pink is our quilting queen, Diane, who's been looking after the Friendship barn today. So who she had in there? I think she's had, who did she start with? Was it Spesh? I think it was Spesh, Uber. I think Ren might be in there now. So we've had all the girls and the boys at the tie-ups. Jodie's been showing everybody what to do with cleaning and washing them. But I'll bring you back round to this view in a bit because I want to take you up through the woods and through some of the fields, just because it's pretty and I like to share it. Thank you, Lorna, for reminding people to hit the like button. And if you like what you see, it would be lovely if you could subscribe to our channel as well. Now, ordinarily, if I'm coming through here, you're seeing a lovely shiny black neck and a pair of Friesian ears in front of me. But I'm walking it today, which I do sometimes. I can cheat on this gate and I can actually squeeze through. So this field has a very unoriginal name. It's called the tree field. Wren is very special, isn't she, Diane? I have to agree with you. They're all special in their own way. Can you hear all those little birdies? Oh, we've got Heather. Hello, Heather. Well, it's nice to do a tour. I'm just going to go under the tree. I love this tree. I should stop saying that because I love so much about this farm. But isn't it beautiful? And the whole idea of today, and I know I keep saying this, is that our visitors could just come and do what they want, feel at home here, mooch around the farm, chat to the horses, and just switch off from the outside world. Hi, Charlotte. So we could go up into that top field through that gateway. But I'm going to take you down through here, which some of you may have seen on the lives that I've done. I've ridden through. And this is the Free Reiners. It's one of their favourite tracks that they naturally walk around on. So they've made their own path through here. Sorry, my screen's gone a little dark, so I may miss some comments. Lorna, hug a tree. I'm not going to hug one of the prickly trees, but I might hug one of the others. This is Prince's favourite spot. You can see all his hair on the ground there. He uses this as his defluffing post. Amiga, you have a rather soothing voice. Ever considered storytelling? Oh, bless you. A few people have said that to me, that, you know, that they find my voice quite soothing, which is really kind. I don't think I could fit it in doing storytelling as well. Maybe I just need to tell more stories about the horses. Look, that's another gorgeous tree. Love my tree huggers. We've still got some bluebells out here, but I'm going to take you into the bluebell woods. So there's the absolutely amazing lodge that we now live in, because we're so lucky to have had so much support for that from so many of you, and particularly one of our wonderful anonymous guardian angels. The light on the tree was amazing. It makes you wonder how old some of the trees are. Oh, it really does. And in fact, I'm going to take you round to one of the ones that fell down, and you can see the rings on it. Carol, hi Carol. I was here last year, but I couldn't make it this time. It was the best day I had in a long time. Oh, that's lovely to hear, Carol. Well, we've got another Friendship Day on the 31st of May. Diane, more stories about the horses. Well, Frey was telling me that I've got a busy month next month with birthdays, where I like to tell you a little bit more about the history of them all. So I'll certainly share more stories of them then. Now, this little area here, this is usually absolutely mud, like flowing water through here, and it just shows how dry it's been. So we've got a little area that's been dug, that once the rain returns, which it will do, this will be a little bit of a pond. And one of my long-term plans is to have tracks all up around here, and the horses will love splashing and paddling in the pond. But I'm not going to take you that way. I'm going to take you back round through the horses' favourite little track that they come through. Oh, Nancy, you're making the gloves now. So some of you will know that Nancy made the most gorgeous hats, woolen hats in all the horses' colours that she very kindly sent across. And we still have some of those which will be runners-up prizes in some of our raffles. Oh, I've just taken Dow and Micah by surprise. And in fact, we still have the teddy bear raffle running. And one of your hats, Nancy, is obviously going to be one of the runners-up prizes in the teddy bear quilt that Diane's made. And that raffle is running for another month or two. That's Dow and Micah beside the arena, but we'll come down and see them again in a minute. I'm just going to take you up to the Bluebell Woods. Do I breed Friesians? Not anymore. I've bred a number over the years, and the last one that I had. Excellent. That's Hazel there, our blue queen. She's been busy in the office today with cakes and coffees for everyone. She's just popping out. What was I saying? Can't remember what I was saying. Somebody remind me, because I have a brain like a sieve. Oh, I can't see my screen. I need to go in the shade. Sorry, I will take you over the view in a minute. Oh, breeding horses. Yes, the last Friesian that I bred was Anya's baby, Siska. And she was just beautiful. Thank you, Lorna. Thank you, Peg. And she dropped dead at the age of 4. Just dropped dead in the field. It was awful. Absolutely awful. 1 minute she was standing up, grazing. 20 minutes later, she was dead on the floor. And you know, that's not necessarily the only reason why I don't breed anymore. I kind of took the view, you know, I've always been against indiscriminate breeding. You know, if you're breeding an animal, then you have to consider what's going to happen to that animal for the rest of their lives. And whether it's a dog, cat, anything, they're around for a lot of years. And there's a lot of people who breed with animals that have conformation, temperament, all sorts of different issues. And then they end up in the wrong hands with people that don't understand them. And I just thought, well, I don't plan to sell any of my horses, and people were starting to leave horses with me, or I was trying to help them out with ones that had got to a little bit older in life and were proving quite difficult for the owners. And I thought, you know what? I'd rather spend my life and spend my time looking after the ones that are already here rather than breeding more, because I'm not interested in selling. So my aim is to just create a wonderful life for the Friesians that we do have in our lives, and for any that need help in years to come. I know I keep bringing you up here on the live hacks, but I never get bored of it from here, so I'm assuming that you don't get bored of it. The Ratty crew, did I manage to sell the carriage? Well, I got in touch with Joanne Hartland, who bought a carriage off me several years back, because she's got the whole network of the right people who'd be interested in that sort of thing, and apparently the whole market has dropped out, which in a way is a good thing if people aren't driving horses quite as much commercially. But you know, it's fine in certain areas, and if they're treated well. But no, so I haven't advertised it anywhere else yet, because I ideally wanted to sell it through somebody who knows. Oh, I can hear voices down here. This is good. This means some of our visitors have come on the Woodland walk. Who have we got down here? I'm going to take them by surprise now. Oh, look. Look, I told them about this spot. I did warn you that I might put a camera in your face. We're just doing a live tour. You've found one of the best spots.
We are, but we're not moving and we're not sharing.
Yeah, does that mean that I can't sit down and join you?
Yeah.
Oh.
So come and join us. Yeah. Oh, it's lovely here.
Are you enjoying your day?
Yeah, it's been fabulous.
So you've obviously been several times before, haven't you? I'm going to come a bit closer because otherwise people can't hear you. But this is your first... No, you did come before, didn't
This is
you?
your second
My
time.
second.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. We keep coming back, so something must be happening, something good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit different this time.
Yes.
Yes.
We like it. It's nice and relaxed.
Yeah.
You've kept the numbers to reasonable numbers,
Yeah.
and it's really, really lovely.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Like all the
It's
new
been really-
seating arrangements
Yes,
and
yeah,
everything. We love it here. I'm staying
Yeah.
here all day.
yeah. You may have to throw us out at 4 o'clock.
Oh, that's fine. You leave whenever you like, you know, I don't really mind. And I promise I will do a little bit of groundwork with Doubtson later. Yeah.
if you want
Yeah.
well,
It's not
I'm
gonna
a
be-
horse person, so I'll be.
Yeah, it's
I'll
not going to be anything exciting,
no,
but
no, well, I still like watching you working with them and
okay.
seeing how they respond. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
Excellent. I'm going to leave you to enjoy the piece. But thank you very
I
much.
just thought who's coming around the corner.
Yeah.
I know I heard voices, but I'm glad that I found you sat here. Yeah.
Had a lunch and a nice catch up, haven't
We
we?
have.
Aw.
Lovely, yeah. But we've
Excellent.
got to get our horsey fix again.
Yeah.
I think we need to go and join the horses again. Everyone's so lovely here.
Well, I'm surprised that Anya hasn't come up because Anya's free reigning now and she likes coming up round here.
Oh, that would be ideal.
Yeah.
Linda.
Yeah. I'll point her this direction. Yeah. Right. I'll leave you in peace. Okay. Bye. So we'll pop under here. This is one of the routes you can take. This is the bit that I couldn't come through with Doubtson the other evening. Let me have a look at comments now. I can see my screen. Oh, I like that, Jamie. Every view at the farm is a painting. It really is, isn't it? Linda, we agree with your position on breeding, Tracy. People should visit the kill pens here in the States to understand fully. Yeah, I'm going cold just at the thought of that. Awful, awful. That is Tamara's Cove, Jamie. You're absolutely right. Yeah, you see, I think about, you know, kill pens and you know, horse auctions and various different places like that where they don't treat the animals well. I'm afraid I can't bring myself to watch it because if I can't do anything about it, I think, yeah, I just don't get involved. I just use my time and my energy to concentrate on the ones that are here and need my help right now. And in fact, I have 2 young mares that I need to find a foster home for. So I will be looking through our foster database in the next few days to see whether there's anyone who would be able to take them on. They're 2 girls, 8 and 9, I think, or 9 and 10, lived all their lives together and very, very sad family situation. So ideally, I'd like them to go somewhere together. I'm not in a position to take on any more at the farm. Very, very well cared horses. They're not in a bad state at all. Very kind, very sweet. But yeah, that's if I can provide that support to people who are struggling, then I can, you know, offer the care to those horses. Hello, Linda. Anyway, we're back down, so I've taken the shorter route round rather than the route along the footpath. Yeah, Peg, you'll know all about how cats, I mean, you know, all animals, sadly, there's a lot that do get very badly treated. And all we can do is lead by example. Oh, we've got Jane Holden. Hello, Jane. So yes, the foster programme, you know, we've got 2 boys down in the south of England who are now living their absolute best life with a lady called Tracy. And they fell on hard times. And as I say, I have a number of people on my foster database, but not everybody is in a position to be able to take 2 on. What's that, Aggie? I also watch The Clever Cowgirl. She has a few rescues and even keeps them for life if that's the best for them. Well, you know, that's exactly what happened with Nero, because we were at capacity, our facilities weren't great, and, you know, but I couldn't stand back and not see him have the chance of a good life. So regardless of the position that we were in, I said, look, just bring him to us. We'll sort out his pain issues and then we'll look at placing him in foster care. But the way it worked out, it just wasn't right for him to go into foster care. You know, he's a complex character with some complex issues, and we're managing them the best we can. And he seems pretty happy with life, other than the fact that he can't go out in the field at the moment. He certainly loved having lots of visitors today. So we're just heading down alongside the arena. We've got Micah and Dow up over the top there. I feel a bit bad for them because they've not had quite so many visitors, but I will bring them down to the yard in a bit. Linda, my late German Shepherd, was a rescue. Had to work with her to get over the abuse she experienced and that she went through. Gave her the best life I could. Well, that's what I love about our community. You know, all of you who follow us have the same views about animals, that they deserve understanding and a good life. Oh, we've got Hidda over there having a chat with Nero. We've got Spesh there. Spesh, you can look at the GoPro and try and be centre of attention, but sadly that's one of the ones that's not working. But you had a lovely time in the Friendship Barn earlier, didn't you? Hey? Oh, you're snoozing now. Little Spesh. So we've got the sisters in here. Spesh, Yodel, and the Neeky News. So they weren't sanctuary horses. These were all actually ones that I did breed. But, you know, even though I bred them and I was trying to do the responsible thing and I bred with a model mare to really good quality stallions, you know, they've all had their issues. But, you know, you show me a horse or a human that doesn't have a few health challenges. So Yodel was born with very, very long legs, and she ended up growing a little bit uneven. So she suffered with epiphysitis as a baby, and one shoulder grew bigger than the other. So she's not able to do traditional riding work. Where's the boy? I will take you round to see him in a minute. And then Neeky Noodles, she's had a few issues with her stifles. Yeah, Jamie, I think that Jane means Bailey. Maybe she means Bailey. Where's the boy? No, maybe she means Nero. No, I know exactly who you mean. Oh, there's Hidda. Hello, Floppy Doo. He's had a lovely sleep in the arena this morning, and a number of people went and sat with him, and he was quite happy. Oh, he's all very vocal today. Very, very vocal. And then let's see, we've got a little Woody. There's little Woody. And look, we've got a Jodie with that beautiful, look at her beautiful hair and her beautiful dress. We're live I should just warn everyone, we're live into the office. Look, we've got a Tamara looking very bright and colourful. How's your day been?
Who, me?
Yeah, no, the T-shirt behind you.
It's been lovely chatting to people, enjoying sitting out in the sun.
Yeah,
It's been lovely, nice and chilled.
good.
nice
Just
to
how
have
it
you.
should be.
Yeah, absolutely. And lovely snuggles. And Uber was extra snuggly.
Oh, was he?
Yeah. We
Oh.
had a little tongue tickle. Oh.
Oh. This is why.
Can I just clarify what I just said? Because as everybody knows, I don't think before I speak.
You just don't think.
I'd quit while you're ahead.
Tomorrow he's a horse. He can't give consent.
Oh my goodness. This is why Tamara doesn't like doing videos.
Anyway, moving on.
Anyway, Freya's had a nice day. The t-shirt behind me's had a nice day.
It's taking Friesian Friendship. Is that too?
It is really. It is really. Yeah. But you're getting lots of love hearts on the screen, so lots of likes. We might even get lots more subscribers from that comment, Tamara. But I don't know what they're going to be expecting to see. So you're all in here chilling, having coffee, tea, cake. Yeah. Have you left any cake for anybody, Bailey?
There is some now.
Yeah.
Oh, should we come and see?
Yeah.
Can you run us through what cakes there are?
Victoria sponge. We have the lovely Victoria sponge made by Hazel. We have the lovely chocolate cake.
Do you want to take the lid off that, because that's Hazel's sort of trademark cake, the chocolate chocolate one.
Delicious chocolate cake.
I'm amazed that there's any of that left with the carrots on as well.
Then let's see if I can remember.
Peg says hello, office people.
Then we have. Wait, let me just grab the list.
So we have Hazel's cakes and Hazelmere cakes, don't we?
Yes.
Yeah. So which has been the most popular cake? The Victoria sponge.
Yes, the Victoria sponge, but I think it would have been the flapjacks if there had been more of them.
Oh, have they all gone?
Yeah, because there are only 4.
Let's have a little peek under here.
Okay.
Oh, there's lots of cakes left for everybody to eat.
Okay. We have one of these. It's curd cake, which is that one.
Okay, don't worry. I'm not going to make you explain them all.
Yeah,
Is that really me?
Can we have some interaction?
Sorry, Bailey. Sorry, but the teas and coffees have been going well, have they?
I think.
Yeah. Is anyone having water? Because it's a very hot day today.
I think 2 people have had water.
2 people. I'm just going to have a swig of water now because I'm thirsty because I've been walking around the farm.
Lovely.
Who shall I pass over to?
I can be trusted.
Hello, everybody. I'm much better behind the camera where I'm not speaking.
Oh, no, you can still speak. No, I'm just. People don't want to watch me swigging some water.
And it's definitely water. Yes. Oh, lots of smiles. It is. Oh, they do, yes.
Yeah, for a change, I went green today.
It smells of juniper berries.
Juniper berries. Now,
Gin-like.
gin-like. And why would you know that, George?
Just good nose, that one.
Carol, the cakes are making you hungry. Yes, that's why I've had 3 already.
Even I've only had 2.
Sorry?
Even I've only had 2.
Well, I've forgotten what they're called now.
Cakes.
No, the nice ones.
The
They're all nice ones. They're all. See, I can't.
Do you want to give up now?
Yes, I do want to give up. The Florentines, thank you. Yes, so I'm partial to the odd Florentine.
Do you know who else is partial to a Florentine?
Who?
Anya. Because Jodie had one, and Anya was literally mugging you for it.
We
had blueberries, but she wanted the sugar.
She didn't
Yeah.
want the blueberries, like your tea and Florentines.
So you've been busy with all sorts of things this morning.
It's been a whirlwind.
Yeah.
It's been like a horsey hairdressers. Everything, bathing, clipping, trimming. Yeah.
And-
It's been good.
And you were showing different people how to trim
Yeah, we
and
got some people clipping legs, so they love that.
yeah,
It's good.
excellent. And then it's Sneaky News this afternoon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
waiting for her number 1 fan to come back.
Yes,
Hopefully.
yeah.
See her, so.
So Joy is one of our wonderful patrons, and she's just popped down to the village for some lunch. And then she's going to come back and give Nikki Noodles a bath, because while Jodie's been off lambing, her three, Nika, Mabel and Iceman, have got a little bit scruffy. Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Nice to give them a really good going over.
Yeah. Oh, look, we've got Elisa as well.
Sorry, I didn't realise your family.
You don't need to apologise. Yeah, we're live, finally. Yeah. Hi, Lindsay. Who looks American? What? Jodie looks American. You look American today. Lil Man says you look American.
Okay.
Yeah. So Jane says she misses everybody and hello. Look. You have to say hi to everyone else, not just Jane. That's favouritism, you know. Yeah. Right, I'm going to move on out here and see who else. Oh, my mother was about to swear on camera there. There's Mum, Sylvia, with her little miracle dog, Millie. So Millie there, who had a fractured pelvis and a massive hernia on her side. But she's doing incredibly well. And yes, her tongue does always stick out. So yes, that's little Millie.
She swapped places with the Volvo because the Volvo, she didn't.
Oh, yes, that's true. So then, I've shown you the three girls over there. We'll go round, see who's in the barn, and see the boy. Hi, Florida Wild. Unfortunately, Peg, Sandy wasn't able to make it. She wasn't very well this morning. But George came along. But hopefully Sandy will be able to make it to the one at the end of the month. There's little Princicle. Hello, Princey. Oh, handsome boy. He's busy in the hay hole. And then in here, there we've got the boy. There we've got Angel Eyes having a little snooze. Hello, my darling. Oh, you came in for a tidy this morning, but you've been in bed. And I did clean his eye and put his drops in this morning. You see, he's got a couple of little marks still. But he's doing really well. He's just very sleepy right now. He always is when he comes into a stable. And he's had his mane groomed, his plait taken out, which is why he's got curly, wavy mane. And then I'll just show you, you can see some of our visitors up on the hill there with Mabel and Skinny in, just enjoying sitting up there and enjoying their company. You see, who wouldn't want to do that? You're right, Prince is looking clean today. He was very clean this morning, and then he had a dusty roll. And then he's had a sleep in the arena with Annie. Let's see who we've got in here. I think we've got Iceman in here. There we've got Iceman, who's had a clean and tidy up. He's had a leg trim with Jodie, as you heard from her a minute ago. Oh, don't worry, Heather, we'll get to Nero in a minute. Little man never walk behind a horse. Do you know what? Everybody says that, and I'm going to walk right up behind a horse and do this. And I say to everybody who comes along on our stable stays or in the friendship barn, I always do that, and I walk up behind them and I put my arms around them, because if any horse, like, you can't ever say that a horse won't kick or bite, but Friesian horses are the least likely to. And I will, Heather, of course, I'll give Iceman a pat for you. Hold on, let me just zoom back. There we go. And give him a scratch. We give him a little neck scratch. Okay, Iceman. Little ear cuddle. Yay, little ear scratch. Yay, he's a good boy. Yeah. There. But, you know, Friesians are very kind horses, and, you know, I know that I could walk under the legs of them and they'd be incredibly careful. And I remember when Bailey was a baby, you know, even at 2 or 3 years old, Hoitzer would, like, he'd fidget quite a lot sometimes if I was doing something with him. But as soon as Bailey was around him, he knew. And they are so much more intelligent than any of us realise. And if a horse does kick you, then it's either because of something that you've done or you were just in the wrong place at the wrong time, because they know where they're putting their legs. So once you learn to read their body language and what they're saying, you know, I can tell the way that Isis stood here. He's in a very relaxed frame. His ears are just at the side. If I look at his eyes, they're very soft. He's relaxed. His body isn't tense, so he's not looking aggravated or angry or cross about anything. You know, there's some horses that you can't touch as much. You know, certainly some, obviously, wild horses, some young thoroughbreds, you know, they're far more sensitive. But the Friesians, as I say, they're the least likely to kick. They are a different species of horse. And then we've got Uber, little old man Uber, who's had a lovely time in the Friendship Barn, haven't you? Yeah. He's having a snooze, and you can see his eyes, how soft they are. And he's just relaxing while he's in the stable. So he lives out 24/7 with the other boys, and they can get tired. Peg, I found these horses to be as gentle, kind and astute and tuned in to the people around them. They are. They understand far more than we could ever imagine. Glad to see that picnic bench in use as well. Oh, I didn't show you the other one. Did I show you the other one? I don't think I did, because there was nobody sat at it. Oh, that was Jodie coming round. There we go, there's the other picnic bench. And what a lovely place to sit. You can just sit here, taking the views of the Shippen being built down over there. And for anyone who's in the hay hole, and it's just Prince at the moment. And there we've got the wonderful Mary Mayland, who many of you will have seen on film before. And Mary has brought some fabulous signs along that I'm going to show you in a vlog. Really, really thoughtful. She's having a look at all the different tracks, because we will be wanting to get a full trackway system in. Probably not this year, but certainly next year. Let me take you round to the other boy. Oh, look, we've got... Did you want any more tongue tickles with anybody tomorrow? Oh, I like that. Tongue tickling tomorrow. There you go. Who thinks that we should get that? Yeah. Oh, everyone likes it when you talk on camera, because we never know what's going to come out next.
I don't either.
No.
And I try really, really, really hard not to swear as well.
Yeah.
I'm really quite good at that.
Oh, you're getting lots of little love hearts again. You see? Yeah. And we've got 100 viewers now. So you see, you're going to end up boosting our subscriber number, you know. Yeah, exactly. It's all for the wrong reasons tomorrow. Look, there's our other GoPro camera that has failed miserably today. Where should we go first? Friendship Barn, or should we go? Yeah, we'll save Nero till last. So there we've got Mum chilling outside the front there now. Oh, Spesh is wanting something. Are you all right, Spesh? Millie's there, and then we'll come into the Friendship Barn. So, Diane. Oh, and we've got Andrea in here as well.
You're the two pink ladies.
You are, both in your beautiful pink Friesian experience tops.
It's been a lovely morning. It's been absolutely lovely.
Yeah? What have you been doing?
Well, loads of people. So I've had Uber in here, I've got Ren in here, I had Inna in here. Who did I start with?
Spesh.
Spesh.
Yeah.
Oh, Spesh loved it.
Yeah.
Bottom lip was going, the tongue was going like normal. Inna didn't really want to settle, but she stayed in here for half an hour. Inna loved it.
Yeah.
It was just in heaven. And Ren has gone to sleep.
Ren loves it in here, but Ren was much like Inna, first of all. Ren wasn't quite sure what it was all about, and of course Inna hasn't spent a lot of time in here, but once she realises that in here is quiet time.
Yeah, and I was trying to slow and lower my voice. What was really interesting, I had a family of 3 in, and the son was...
You might need to speak up just a
I
little
had
bit.
a family of 3 in, and the son was really like, oh, I'm not sure. And in the end, he's actually hugging Spesh.
Oh.
It was just, yeah.
That's
yeah.
lovely.
It was what it's all about.
It is,
And
isn't it?
actually they're interested in possibly the house.
Oh, okay. Oh, cool. So they may come and stay in the farmhouse. We've got visitors in there at the moment. And Andrea, am I allowed to put the camera on you? Yeah. Because you've been visiting for a few years now, haven't you?
5 years.
Is it 5 years? And you've got a soft spot for someone in particular, haven't you? Hidda. Hidda's your favourite, isn't he? He is really cool. Yeah. So what have you enjoyed most about today?
I've done clipping Mabel's legs.
You clipped Mabel's legs.
Yeah, I've done that before. Even though I used to have my own course,
Yeah.
I used to get somebody else to clip him.
Yeah.
So that was a nice experience.
So was that with the big clippers or the little ones?
The big ones.
Oh, they're powerful. Yeah. Can I get you in next year for clipping the sheep? Yeah. That's the thing, the more I can get people coming along and doing different things, then, I can do what Tamara's been training me to do for years and start delegating more. I probably won't. Yeah. Yes,
I was, yes.
No.
Thinking
Yeah.
is all I'm going to say to that one.
Oh, okay, that's fair enough. Control freak, yeah, we're all control freaks in our own way. Yeah. Anyway, let it go. Oh, look, there's the dancing one. Look, she's dancing. Where's Anne? You need to Lisa and Anne who do their dances. We'll get the look. We need a little dance, Anne. Yeah, look, I'm going to finish on the Friendship Barn and then go to Nero, and then I'd like to see you quickly audition a dance, and then I'll come over to you. No pressure. Yeah, I'll be with you shortly.
I love Nero's head colour on days like this. Look at that.
Oh, I was leaving Nero till last. It's very sparkly and clean. I'll take you over. Oh, look at Ren's face. Sorry, I'm missing comments on here. No, that's fine. Charlotte says hi. Unmasked at midnight. Hello to you. Hello to HLYT. It's in trust, Lil Man. So this whole farm is in trust. It's been in the family for 110 years. Hello, the lens. Peg says, Diane, that's what it's all about. That unsure moment, the hugs. Hi, Nick. You want to learn this accent? Go on to Duolingo. I think that might help. Or just listen to more of our videos. Yeah. But look, little Ren is going to sleep because she loves it in the Friendship Barn.
She also learnt today that she doesn't like watermelon.
Oh, does she not?
No, she spat it out.
Oh.
But she quite happily had the carrot and the banana.
Okay.
And the skin.
You like bananas, don't you, darling? Hey. Oh, you sleepy girl. So for those that don't know who are joining, if you watch any of the live hacks, I'm very often out on Ren. She's been known over the years as the Speed Queen. She's one of my older ladies. She's auntie to the 3 girls over in the round pen. Oh, Speshie's getting a hug from George over there. So Renska's sister Femma was my original mare. And she was a model mare, like Anya. Do we know where Anya is? Is she back in the hay hole? Oh, she's down there. Okay, let me take you round. Has she been bossing everybody around? Or has she been polite? Oh, okay. Oh, she has. She has gone down there. I will take you to Nero, I promise, in a minute. Hi, Nettie Blow. You're all having a fabulous time, so deserved. The beauties look so relaxed too. Well done, Team Greenbank. Much love. Well, much love to you. And much love to all of our community, whether I can see you on here or not. It's only thanks to all of you that we can keep doing what we do and that we're slowly improving all the facilities here for the horses so that we can keep sharing it with you all and help more as and when we need to. Hi Heather, it's just on 11 p.m. in Sydney. Good night. Good night to you. I'm glad that you've stayed up to join us. So there's Annie. I like that peg. Our Friesian Farmy Army is the best. I'm going to be mean and I'm going to pan round to Chris and Liz now. And I'm sorry, you are live on YouTube, and I'm going to ask you to talk up a little bit, just because otherwise people can't hear you. How's your day been?
Fantastic.
Absolutely superb. Yes.
Really loving it.
So brilliant day. Yes.
You've got stuck into most things today, haven't you?
Giving everything a try. Yes.
So shampooing, bathing, grooming,
Clipping. Yes.
Have you ever picked up a pair of clippers before, other than for a beard trim? You know.
For mine.
Yeah.
No, so yes, that was a good experience.
Yeah.
To do. So yes. Yeah.
And you brought a couple of the boys in from the field as well.
Yeah,
Yes,
we did. Yeah,
yeah.
I love that, bringing them up from the field, up the lane, and then into the yard.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
And are you going to stick around for taking them back down to the field later?
I hope so.
Yeah?
That'd be great.
Because that's lovely when we take all the girls down there and they all go off, and Skinny Innie is bound to run off with them all. So, yeah, so it should be quite a sight.
Really
So
good
it'd be good,
experience.
yes.
Yeah.
We don't get to do that normally, so anything we can kind of try and get hands on is just fantastic.
Oh, brilliant. Well, thank you very much for coming. But you came originally for one of our Meet the Horses tours.
Yeah, it was a half day. So
Oh, no, it was the half day. It was the yard experience. Yeah, that's right.
We
Yeah.
did that last year, so yeah, we're kind of like, you're stuck with us now.
Oh, that's okay. That's absolutely fine. You need to try the beach walking next.
Right.
Oh, we've just put 2 dates up, and if my memory was any better, I'd tell you the dates they are. Yeah, look them up, because I think we've got one in June and one in August, and they are so much fun. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
So yes.
Shall I take the camera away from you now? Sorry. Thank you very much. Bye. It's so lovely to hear what everybody enjoys about being here. Hello, Bramblebray. Beach walking, yes, Peggy, you've done that. You've done that. And maybe one day you'll be able to do it again. Keep the faith. You may get there. Anyway, let's take you round to see. Oh, look, we've got them sat up in Fat Camp. We even put one of the old picnic benches up there. And it's such a beautiful view of the farm up there. Anyway, let's take you over to... Oh, the girls are running. Why are the girls running? Oh my goodness, Ina's making Mabel run. She might burn a calorie or two. Let's take you over to Nero. He's not last, because I will take you to Micah and Doubtson after. So Nero's on his own now, only because Annie was getting a little bit bored being in with him. But he's quite happy now. Maybe we should put Spesh in with him, because she's kicking the gate over that side. And he was kicking the gate over here. Tess, it is a stunning day. Thank you very much. You're not nibbling my hand. But he's had some lovely scratches with visitors today. And, you know, all the horses just love having people around. Can I ride him? No, I don't plan to ride him. I'll never say never, but sorry, excuse me. Nero, for those that don't know, is we rescued him 18 months ago. Is it 18 months ago? It's about that. Because he was going to be put down because he was very badly lame on this hind leg that he's resting right now. And his hock, the bones were in a really bad way. So he had an operation on it just over a year ago to help the hock fuse, because where there was excess bone growth, every time he moves his hock, it was causing discomfort. But in himself, really bright, happy horse. And anyone will know that, you know, arthritis is something that anyone, any animal can get, and there's ways of learning to live with it. And our older Friesians, we have them on different supplements and different medications to help them feel more comfortable. And it's no different to any human who's struggling with any kind of problem. You know, you manage that discomfort as best you can. So this is a very long answer to about whether I ride him or not. Well, thank you very much, Susan M, for the donation. That's really very kind of you. You know, it is thanks to all of your support, whether it's through donations, being a patron, or going on to our wish list and buying things specifically for the horses, that we can keep doing what we do. So anyway, Nero, he had his operation, and we were hoping that within a year that hock would be fused. But unfortunately, because lots of silly people decided to let off lots of fireworks on New Year, we are pretty sure that he ended up dislodging that extra bone that had grown to try and fuse. So he's now in the middle of a much more controlled exercise regime to try and allow that hock to fuse as best it can. Thank you, Lindsay. I think Nero does look really well compared to when he arrived. I mean, he wasn't in poor condition, but obviously he was very weak. He had lost a bit of condition because he'd been kept separate from the other horses because he was so badly lame. And that stressed him out because he didn't do being on his own. Sorry, I'm just trying to read some comments. Katie, horses can be appreciated in many different ways. Riding is not the be-all and end-all. No, and I think, you know, this is where, and I've talked about it lots before, so many people think of a horse and they think it's just there for being ridden. And you're right, and that's what we try to do here. We look at every horse as an individual. And for some of them, it suits them being ridden. And for others, it doesn't, whether it's because of a health issue, whether it's because it's something they don't enjoy. So we do a lot of groundwork with them and just try and keep their minds active. Oh, look, we've got Hida chatting to Mary and Anne over there. And you can get as much pleasure from being around horses on the ground, if not more, than just being up on their backs. And, you know, how many people in life have said, oh, I'd like to try riding a horse, and you get on their backs and you're scared because you actually don't know what you're doing. The horse doesn't understand what you're asking of it. They get branded naughty if they don't do what you think they should be doing. But if they're not doing what you think they should be doing, it's probably because you've not asked them in the right way. So just being with them on the ground, and this is where our beach walking is lovely as well, is really special. Because, you know, you can look them in the eyes, you can watch their body language, you can see how they're reacting to different things. And it gives you a far better understanding of who they are. Horses for life. Nero is so literally perfect. He deserves the best life, and I think he has because he has you. Oh, thank you so much. He does have special talents. He does like rock climbing, and in fact, if you saw one of the multiple lives that I was running earlier, he was climbing the rocks over here because I was passing him grass. But he does like climbing on things, and once his hock is in a better state, I do want to build him an obstacle course because I think he'd thoroughly enjoy it. But there's lots of things I'd like to do, and we can only do one thing at a time. Right, let me move down through the comments. Does he canter, and if so, is it good? Well, no, because of his hock the way it is. So at the moment, I'm restricting his movements so that he doesn't trot and canter around too much. Although he did have a bit of a canter round yesterday because Uber was chasing him in the turnout. Oh, Speshie's having a little scratch. Anyway, I'm going to move on from Nero for now, and I'm going to take you up to see Micah and Doubtson, who are up the top here and haven't had quite so many visitors. Oh, we've got an Anne waving up there as well. My screen's gone a little bit dark, so I can't see comments for a minute. So this is the static caravan that was moved down here, thanks to all your support and the support of our fabulous anonymous guardian angel as well. And look, we've got the team. It's the team. We got a Frey, we got a Jodie, we got an Anne, and we got a Lisa. Hello. And we've got a Micah. Go on, which one's Micah, Anne?
Oh God.
And are we ready for a dance?
Yeah, and I want to dedicate this dance to Jamie Richardson.
Oh, Jamie.
Suggestion. So this is us now enacting the desire. Okay. Go. Hey, Micah! Hey, Micah!
She's so unimpressed.
Hey, Micah! Hey, Micah!
I love it. You deserve a massive round of applause. I'm going to clap on my arm. Come on, everyone. George, come on, let's give a huge round of applause. Poor Jodie's out of breath. That was awesome. That was awesome.
At the beginning, but we got there in the end.
Do you want to do it again then? Are we gonna we're gonna do a rerun of the Anne Lisa?
Objecting to the fact you've stopped anyway, so you need...
Yeah, Mike.
Come and join in.
No,
Oh, go on. Let's rope George in. Go on, George. You can. Yeah, you could sing. You've been doing the vocal coaching.
Really loud instead of Mickey in the middle.
Peg says fabulous. Right, they're going to do it again, ladies. Ladies and George this time. Hold on, I need to go back so I can get you all in.
Okay, music, go. Oh, Michael, Mickey, over. Hey, Micah. Hey, Micah. Hey, Micah. Hey, Micah. Come on.
You're so fun, you blow my mind. Hey, Micah.
Micah.
Excellent. Oh, they're like, what are you doing? That was brilliant. So some of you may have seen. Oh, you need to have a little lie down now. Oh. Yeah. Doubtson says, what on earth was that, ladies?
Thank you, Jamie.
So that was dedicated to you, Jamie, just in case you didn't hear that. And that was, hey, Micah.
Hey, Micah. That needs to be her song now.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah. I can't remember what she was before. So Jane Holden says, oh my God, brilliant. Monique says you're ready for Broadway. Jamie, my, absolutely unimpressed. Linda says brilliant. Diane in Northern California says lovely dance. I love the exuberance. Peg says you're all crazy. Charlotte says you rock. And Lil Man wants to move to Great Britain now. So, you know, I think that's a really good response. Absolutely. And Peg says my cats are saying stop making mum laugh. Sorry, stop making mum laugh. It's disturbing our sleep. Oh, I love it. George adding a new flair. Yeah. Yeah, we need to get George singing next. Yeah. Monique, but put your shorts on, Anne. You need to put your... Have you got them?
Monique, legs are still a little bit white with pink knees.
Oh, Linda says, fabulous, you're ready to go on tour.
Yes.
Where are you going to start the tour? Here. In fact,
And then we're going to go over there.
then you're going to, yeah.
The hairbrush.
Yeah. Where is it next?
Friendship bar tonight, maybe.
Oh, okay, yeah, party time tonight.
Solo, unless I can drag everybody else into it.
Yeah, no, I moved once on camera for, you know, when Sam, just trying to get Sam to dance and, yeah.
That's not your cameo.
No, not really. Oh, you've got another one for me. I can't wait.
We need to do tomorrow's as well.
That's next Wednesday, I think.
Yeah.
Do you think next Wednesday we're going to... Okay.
Monique says use some tanned cream for your legs. Come on. Come on, get on with it.
It smells and it comes off on the sheets.
Oh, or if you go in a hot tub, and this always, Tamara loves this, when visitors from the house have got fake tan on and they go in the hot tub and they forget to have a shower beforehand.
It's like just brown.
Yeah.
On the outside.
Yeah,
I like the idea of the fake tan though. I think that's a good idea.
definitely. Then CSI Canton says you need some spandex, very shiny spandex. Yeah, yeah.
I thought it was like a girdly thing.
I don't know, isn't that like lycra?
I don't know. Could you tell us what a spandex is?
Yeah, we need to.
What are they saying?
I think
What's they saying about us?
I don't know. I don't know whether Charlotte, those legs got you up cat bells. Be proud of your legs.
Yes.
Yes. Oh look, she's going to flash them. They're not that pale.
Look, I'll show you.
Look, we've got leg comparison now. Oh, Lisa's got an injury. How did you get injured?
I dropped one of the mats and it slid down my leg.
Ow. Ow, that
If
hurts.
you want to see white, they're white.
Oh, this is nice.
Oh, trust me, mine are. That's why I'd need to wear sunglasses when I show mine because they're so bright white. Yeah. Micah, what do you think?
I think you loved it. Yeah. I loved it. Thank you, Monique. That was great dance.
That was such brilliant ventriloquism. It wasn't you, no. No, and you didn't even... No, I'm not even going to say that. No. Oh, girlies. You see, you got the best part of the day. You got the dance. Linda says, I shave fluorescent white legs right now. You girls are tanned nicely.
It's a Cumbria tan.
Yeah.
It goes from there.
The farmer's arms. Yeah.
Yeah. Fortunately, I've got the farmer's arms.
Yeah, that's why I've got mine. Lovely. Yeah. Peg has said that spandex is the American lycra. Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, we do. Then in answer to your question.
I definitely do need it.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Where are we at? What haven't I shown everybody yet? I think I've shown everybody around.
Is there anything anybody wants to see?
Other than your white legs, I don't know. Anne is asking whether there's anything any of you would like to see. Probably Tamara doing tongue tickles. Yeah, yeah. Jamie, I knew that you would put me right about what I've not shown. Bessie's barn or stable stays. Best we go down there. Yeah, thank you, Jamie. Right, bye. I think you need to sit and recover now. Yeah. I always forget something. They need a stage name. How about Anne and the Cat Bells? I would like that. Quicker look around stable stays. We will go to stable stays. Oh, look, we've got Hazel back. Hazel, I think Bailey's eaten all the cakes. Yeah. Yeah. I've shown everyone your beautiful cakes. I haven't told everybody on the live that this is your second friendship day, though. I might. You're going... Yeah, so Hazel turned up last week. Yeah.
Yes, with cakes.
Yep.
And
But
thought when there was
no cars and the horses were still in the field, there was something wrong. Didn't quite feel right. That's because I was a week early.
No, it was your own personal Friesian Friendship Day.
Yes.
Yeah, just for you.
that.
Yeah. Right, let me take you down to, of course, Bessie's barn. So Bessie's barn, for those who don't know about this barn was falling down. The roof was about to collapse, and it was one of the first projects last year, thanks to our community of people, that we were able to get renovated. So Michael worked his magic on this, and Lindsay, who I know you're with us now, I think you're still with us, your beautiful German Shepherd dog Bessie, who was struggling at the time with having had her toe removed. Let me just put some lights on. It felt only right, because you sponsored the roof, for it to be named after Bessie, your beautiful German Shepherd. So this is Bessie's barn that has a whole new roof on it. It's all been renovated. You are still there, but this wonderful solarium like we have in the Friendship barn. And this doubles up. This is a really good multi-purpose space, because it gets used by the free reiners who come in here to shelter. And even just walking in here myself today, you know, it's really warm outside, but because it's an old stone barn, you come in here and it's